It's Jay Misley here from the Global Traders Association. And I was going to write an article on one of my trading patterns because I got great feedback on the last one. And this one, I started doing it with the videos. I think it illustrates the point better in a live chart than it does with just a descriptive text. Now, my theory, at least, is what I trade off of, and everything I do here is from a common sense and what I use for myself. So it's not theoretical. It's really something I find has proved that to work for me over time, at least. I find that in markets, especially mature trends, that they often need a purge on the other side. You call it a retracement, I'll call it a purge, to shake out the weak positions before you can make a new lower high. That's often you can see it. Sometimes you see it on a 1 hour chart, 4 hour chart, daily chart, whatever. If you look at this daily chart here, we topped near 140, we came down to 135.07. We spent some time getting up to 137, where we had basically a double top, and you had to purge the weak positions, probably with a breakout of here, before you can make a new low here. And you see what happened. Once we peaked here, there was not enough buying on the way down to absorb the first selling, and we eventually made a real low, which was in keeping with the overall trend. We can look now what happened recently, and I think you can relate to this one. And it only happened over basically a 20-hour period. If you look at the market, we came down, we finally took out that 135.03 low I just showed in the last chart. We came down to 134.90. Now look what happened here. We edged up, we got up to 135, almost 50, and we shook out a lot of the weak positions in here who had gone with the breakout. Now, of course, you would have had, to take out the real longer-term positions, you would have got through here. But we did shake out positions here, and we failed at the 135.50 level, which for me was a technical indicator. And look what happened here. We made a new low. But we had to do this before we did this. And that's the basis of what I call it my trading pattern, that when you get into mature trends, you often need a shakeout of some sort of retracement to set up a new low or new high. Until that happens, the market has, to consolidate or whatever. But the point is that, and the point of this pattern, and it's a pattern, I call it a pattern because it happens repeatedly on all time frames, is that if you click, if you're patient and market bottoms, all of a sudden you'll see in this case, the Euro bulls come out of the closet. We shake out the shorts, we make a new high, not a high, we make at least on this chart, we take out some of the minor levels, we peak, and then we make a new low. But without this, you wouldn't have gotten this. So keep in mind that retracements often are opportunities, and don't confuse them with shift of trends. As I said, if it got through here, the trend would have shifted. We didn't. We peaked here, we made a new low. So that's my trading pattern. I will explain a little bit further and read below. And please contact me. I'm leaving my email address on this page if you want to see more of my trading patterns. Jay Meisler signing out.